let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, good luck for both of the runners, and let's have a nice match.
I agree on that one.
So we go. Oh, and Krissy starts with the wrong stage select. That's...
Wow, that's directly really... starting with Clash, man.
That's worst case scenario, I would say, and he resets.
Okay.
Yeah, in this case, resetting is the right decision, I would say, because you don't wanna start off with Clash, man. So that's quite the advantage for Frame right now.
Yeah, he will now lead up in this one, and I think he has a good start there. Oof.
Yeah, Frame taking in quite a lot of hits. Oh, and he takes the death.
Wow, that's a damage there for sure. I think the nerves are kicking in.
Yeah, but like you can just get unlucky with what happened. And see, Krissy also takes a death here. So Metal Man stage is brutal. Those first parts, they are just insanely brutal.
Yeah. So both runners are having problems already in the wormhole.
Yeah, and Frame taking another death. That's a really rough start for this race.
Yeah,
Krissy is now playing it more carefully, and he gets an unlucky enemy spawn there, but he's out of the damage zone.
Krissy has enough health when he went out there, so that's a good thing. Or the health gods give him some extra also.
Yeah, so if you play it really risky, you're kind of depending on getting some health drops later on. So Frame really needs to get some health now.
Yeah, he only has 2 health bars, what I'm seeing now. So that's one of the things also with playing. And on the end for the boss, you need at least 5, or you're like one of the best players like Andy that can do it with 2 bars.
Yeah, that goes for the glitch fight, which we will probably see Krissy do now. It's no problem to enter the boss with less than 5 health, but if you have 5 health, you can attempt the glitch kill.
Yeah.
And we see Krissy do it, but something went wrong, and Metal Man gets stuck on the wall to the right, which is alright, but if you do it optimally, he will get stuck on the left side of the wall.
Yeah, you have like 2 positions you can do the glitch. It's like in the left bottom and the left top, and directly on the right top. So basically what he went too fast to the left, he goes directly on the right top, what I know.
And we see Frame doing the glitch kill as he is wished to be, and yeah, this happens because the room is basically too small for the high jumps that Metal Man makes.
They are really close from each other again, so wow.
Yeah, but Frame right now only has 1 life left, so he's at 0 life, so he gotta take care not to die anymore, while Krissy still has 1 backup life.
Yeah. Ooh, will Krissy gets the nice... No, he got a double damage there.
So let's see if Krissy will go for Rush Marine or if he will take the upper... When he takes the upper route, with that damage he takes...
He's also going for the difficult route there.
So there are basically 2 decisions here. You can go up or can go down. If you go down, you use Rush Marine and you basically don't take any damage. The upper route is like 2 or 3 seconds faster, but you take a lot of damage and there's a lot that can go wrong.
Now, Resisting Frame is using the Marine now, Rush Marine. It's more like a safety route and it takes 2 or 3 seconds more than the upper route.
That's true, but I heard Resisting Frame saying on multiple occasions that he will never take the upper route. And he seemed to have some problems for a sec, because he was standing there disorientated. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that's what I also saw. A little bit strange that he was waiting there for the bat coming out. Ooh, good boss fight from Krissy.
So let's see how Frame does with the boss. You can penetrate his shield if you are close enough, or if you do some very precise jump shoots, but they are kind of hard, so most runners probably just try to go close enough and then shoot through like Frame did right now.
That's funny that the chat is telling about your cat, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the cat noise, there's nothing I can do about that.
He wants to join the commentary part.
Yeah, cat is with me on commentary.
Oh, we're gonna see now if the airman stage is also going well, because the bird's always doing some strange things here.
Yeah, the birds here should be annoying, and
Ooh, resisting frame had that there. Wow.
Yeah, that's what can happen. Especially, I feel like the US version, these little slides here are a bit trickier. I feel like the timing is different than in the European version.
Oh, did he got an extra life resisting frame? Because now he had it at 0 again. Didn't saw that picking up.
Yeah, seems like he had a lucky life drop somewhere on the way.
Hmm. Ooh. So will Krissy get his fast kill with Airman? Yeah.
So Airman here is very easy to defeat, and that was a very nice kill. So you basically just shoot one leaf shield at him at the beginning, and that takes double damage on him, and then you only have to hit him once more with the leaf shield. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, he nailed it in one time. So that's a quite good thing to happen there. So resisting frame is also entering the boss fight against Airman. Will he also get a fast fight there or not? That's the question.
And Krissy now in Clashman stage, which is the trickiest of the first 4 stages, I would say.
Resisting frame had a different pattern, that's why he didn't have the fast kill there.
Yeah, but the difference is minimal, I would say, so still good. And yeah, you have a lot of ladders and stuff like that in Clashman stage. And ladders in this game are not really nice, because if you don't just hold up, you will keep standing on the ladder, so Mega Man won't move. So that makes it a bit difficult to get used to those ladders here. You will see a lot of rush jet action in this stage.
Yeah, Krissy had the mist style there that you cannot. It's like standing still, and then you have to first to go downwards or upwards, and before you can go upwards with the ladder. It's like a small mistake in the game.
Yeah, it's very weird. Also, sometimes when you hop onto a rush jet, he for some reason won't move, so then you have to jump again.
Yeah, or you will slide off it.
Yeah, that's the risk. If you're not correctly on rush jet and then try to fly, you will just fall off. So that happens a lot in this game.
Ooh, Krissy is going for the fast attempt with Crashman.
Yeah, and Clashman is one of the worst fights in this game because he is weak to Airman's weapon, but they don't give you enough ammunition to defeat him with, so you basically gotta get one buster shot in and then nail every shot of the Airman weapon. If not, you won't be able to defeat him with that and have to menu back to the buster.
Yeah, and you always have to use the crash bombs that he drops before entering or facing him, because the damage from Crashman is quite big.
Yeah, that's true. His bombs do less damage than a body hit, so that's what you wanna get hit with if you get hit.
Still goes well with resisting frame with Crashman.
But I think he missed one shot. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, he missed one.
So now he has to switch back to the buster or rush, whatever. Krissy, meanwhile, is arrived at the other 4 stages, starting with Magnet Man.
He's now entering. Krissy finally went to the laboratory of Wily, where he had his future robots guarding.
So now he will be facing robot masters that have originally appeared in Mega Man 3 for the NES. And you start off with Magnet Man stage, which we see Krissy now rushing through. And it's kind of similar to the NES version. You had that first part, and now we will see some rush jet action again to fly over those Yoku block-like parts. Oh, and Krissy standing on Rush. That's the weird thing we mentioned before. And
it looks like
jet.
the Yogo block. It looks like the Yogo block was canceling his standing there on the Rush.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that.
Oh, resisting frame is going for the energy tank already.
Yeah, that's not a bad decision to have some spare energy tanks for this race.
He's still waiting for a live drop there.
Yeah, as you can see, Krissy took a death. He went in with less energy than you want to, because you take a lot of damage boosts throughout this stage, so Frame really needs a health drop or a life drop, or maybe he will use an energy tank.
Both runners are now on 1 life, so it's getting quite interesting now. Krissy had a clean fight there.
Very nice, and Frame is now on his way to the boss, and let's see if he will take this energy tank that he grabbed before. And Krissy will next enter Hardman stage. Yeah, and Frame taking that energy tank. I was worrying if maybe he didn't pay attention to his life count, but it seems he has, and now he should be fine with this fight. And Krissy sliding through the B section. They are kind of easy to avoid in this version, not like the NES Mega Man 3.
Ooh. Krissy had some problems with Rush Coil there, so I think he jumped too early or too far away from it?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get that jump. And since Grand Hero is asking about the PBs, as far as I know, Krister is sitting at a 20.51 and Frame at a 21.56. So they are about 1 minute away from each other.
Yeah, correctly. I also checked it up. It is 1 minute and a couple of seconds between them. But it's a race. You never know what's going to happen. Nerves can play around here.
So Krissy is entering the Hardman fight, which is pretty easy. It was a clean fight. It can be a bit faster, but that's pretty good. And Frame sliding around those crazy apes that are jumping around in his screen right now.
Yeah, most of the time I hate them.
Yeah, I can understand that. I hate those crazy apes too. So Frame is now entering the boss door. Let's see if he will get a good fight.
Ooh,
And
we're getting...
meanwhile-
Yeah, Krissy is going to the area where Sip's going to be in. So let's check that also out.
Exactly, let's see if we get some nice zips.
The first Sip where Krissy almost entering is like 1 frame perfect, and it's quite hard to get. So I'm quite interested he's going to get that one. No, he missed that first one.
Yeah, and not by much, but he misses it, and that one saves. I don't know how much time it saves, but it's good to get it. Let's put it that way.
So the
And
second one, yeah.
Krissy can slide through here because he's playing on the European version. We will see the small difference at frame now. And here, if you do, like, you can do 2 zips here, but I think he did it, it wasn't an accident. It seems like he wanted to get that E-tank because he missed that if you do both zips. Yeah. Let's see how frame does with the frame perfect zip.
Oh, he gets it in one time. Resisting frame had the first zip there.
And we see here he has to go up because there's a block that keeps you from sliding through there, so I don't know why he is playing on the American version.
The resisting frame missing the second ladder zip there.
Which is not optimal, but at least he can get that E-tank. So you use a lot of hard knuckles in this stage, and you kind of want to get a refill because you need, or you don't need to, but you want to get the zips in Wily stage because they save a lot of time.
Yeah, I totally agree on that one. Let's see that resisting frame is getting it in one cycle, the death of Top Man. No, he needs a double.
And yeah, that wastes us even more ammunition for hard knuckle.
Ooh, resisting frame needs now to refill the hard knuckle if he wants to use the zips in the Needleman stage or in the Wily stage.
And I personally think that Needle is one of the hardest stages in the game. I really don't like this stage.
Oh, did you saw Krissy use also the rush jet and he slides directly on top of it. That's like a problem if you jump too strange on rush jet.
Yeah, the rush jet behavior in this game is really strange. Krissy here taking an extra one up for safety reasons, which I can totally understand. Also, he takes that ammunition for rush jet, which is a nice move because the more rush jet you have for the final stage, the better.
Yeah, true. Also, for getting upwards in the Wily stage, you need some rush jet there.
Now we're gonna see Krissy dance with Needleman.
Oh, that was a really good fight. Wow.
Clean fight, very nice. And see how frame does. Sliding through those needles. And there you can either try to avoid them and kind of finish the stage without an extra E-tank, using an extra E-tank, or you go for taking all the damage and using an E-tank, which he seems to do. Also, he took that energy refill here.
Ooh. Krissy had Quentin from the future basically in one cycle death.
Clean Quint fight and resisting frame. Miss menus for Magnet, so he has to change back now to top. Also getting quite a good fight. Needleman can be unpredictable, but that was pretty good.
So let's see what's going to happen in Wily stage, because I know something can always happen in Wily stage.
That's true, yeah. There is some stuff that can happen. And let's see if he gets the huge zip. Nope, he misses it. Also doesn't go for the backup.
Whoa.
So he will get those ladder zips probably. And frame also one cycling Quint, which is very nice.
Interesting strat that Krissy is doing now. He's not going for the refill for Hard Knuckle or for Rush Jet, but Rush Jet is totally full yet.
Yeah, he took the refill in Needleman stage for the Rush Jet, and there was no need to refill Hard Knuckle because he used all he had, so he went through good. Taking that energy is kind of a time loss, so I can understand why he didn't go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we see a lot of Rush Jet use. We had some small Rush Marine hype here. Let's see how Frame does with the zips. Oh no, and he takes
one damage there. Yeah.
And that's even a game over. So he gets this little cutscene again, which costs a lot of time. That was a very unfortunate death there.
Yeah. Wow, but he get everything refilled now, so maybe that can help if Krissy not going to die in phase 1 or 2 or 3 there.
Well, I think the only thing that could give Frame a win now is if Krissy softlocks on Dr. Wily.
Oh yeah, on the 3rd phase, so let's look what's going to happen there.
That was a very solid first phase from Krissy.
I first thought that the resisting frame had that extra backup zip on top of it.
Clean fight in the 2nd phase too, so he proceeds to the last phase of the fight, and things are looking good for Krissy so far.
Yeah. Looks quite clean.
So if you time your shots correctly, you can get double hits in, but Krissy's shots are kind of too close to each other, so those won't work, but he gets a clean fight anyways, and first match goes to Krissy. GG, man.
GG, Krissy, man.
So let's see how Frame does with the rest of this stage. Flying over those clouds.
Yeah, resisting frame is not doing bad at all in this one, man. He still has a quite, fast timing.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his time, that's not too bad. Looking at his PB, he even had a game over, so that's still a solid time. I also think that this is his first ever tournament match, so probably he's nervous and all. I don't know if Krissy has ever done a tournament before, but still solid runs.
Yeah, does. He did one before, what I know. I'm not sure. Maybe the chat knows.
And that timing was a bit off. Frame couldn't catch the Sakugan before it disappears, and now he has to play that safe.
Oh,
I hope that's not a soft lock. I don't know if that was close enough.
He got lucky there, man.
He really got lucky. That must have been close to a soft lock.
And it feels horrible when that happens. If you're doing a race or whatever, or during a PB.
It's always horrible when you soft lock, man. So GG to Frame. Pretty good time considering he had a game over.
GG.
And yeah, looking forward for the second match.
Oh, the sound is gone.
The softlock happens when you destroy Wily Machine 1 or 2 when it's too far to the right side of the screen, so it's kind of unpredictable. Like, I don't know where exactly he has to stand for it to happen. It's basically when it's too far to the right side. And if you're unlucky and he moves when you put in that last shot, then you just get a soft lock.
Yeah, and then you have to do the whole race again. And it was allowed to use a password when that happened, because you cannot do anything about that.
Yeah, it's really easy to get that soft lock, and like if you don't pay close attention to where you kill Wily, that's just it. It happens. It just happens.
Most of the time, if you're already seeing it's happening, it's best way to jump off Wily and then go directly to the left and hope he will go left again, so you're not going in the soft lock there.
Yeah, that's true, and yeah, that's correct. As Bloody Candy is mentioning, it's possible to soft lock on zips, because basically you screen transition during zips, and if you do a transition where there would be no screen underneath you, basically underneath the next screen, then you soft lock.
Yeah, there was like yesterday a race with LPs, and that was not really nice to happen, and he did a second stage extra because he didn't remember the code for it anymore.
Yeah, he put in the wrong password, so that was double unfortunate for him.
Let me check.
So we're having a short break here, and yeah, as Melo mentions, I was curious about what happens if you zip at the room where you fight Quint, and basically a soft lock happens. That's the short version. Oh, and we have that highlight now in chat from the soft lock and wrong password yesterday from Elpis. So that was really unlucky.
I see that the runners are making already. It's quite interesting that Quint is basically the future robot of Mega Man, and that Wily use a time skimmer. That's why the in the Wily stage we have that clocks are like changed a little bit or melting look, and Wily using basically a time skimmer to use to get one of the robots of the future and bring it back to take out Mega Man, because most of the time Mega Man is always against Wily, what he's doing with his bad plans. And one of the things what's happening there is like Wily took Mega Man Quint in the future and modded him for in the past to get him down. So that's quite interesting to see that Quint basically is a future robot.
A very weird future version of Mega Man that uses a pogo stick to fight instead of a Mega Buster. I don't know what happened there. I really don't.
Oh, basically what's happening there is that Wily went to the future and saw that Mega Man was like a normal robot again, and he is green. If you know the animation TV series, Mega Man was there also green in Captain N. It was like between 89 and 91 streams.
I know that show, but I always thought, okay, they just did something wrong with the coloring, whatever. I never put any thought into that.
Oh, they resetted him. Because there was Wily was like giving up at the bad things, and he tricked the future Mega Man and bring him back in a time machine. But with a time machine there was like a problem. He couldn't go to the past, but only to his present.
You sure know your Mega Man lore, man. So now you guys know all about the future Mega Man and why he's green, and it seems like match number 2 is starting.
Wow, it's starting again.
So this time we have no wrong stage select, and let's see how it goes. Good luck again to both runners.
Yeah, good luck. Ooh, resisting frame already got 1 damage there in the beginning.
So both runners took deaths here in this stage. Let's see if they played a little more careful this time around.
Krissy is playing more aggressive, what I'm seeing now. He's more like feeling good in this game now. First race.
Yeah, maybe he warmed up. He did a good job. He left that area with a lot of health. They're close to each other, but Krissy has a lot of health, so that's definitely an advantage in this stage.
Ooh, but he also felt there on the ladder, man.
Well, that's little stuff that can happen, so... Frame now in a little lead, but that has nothing to say at the moment. Let's see what happens. This stage is quite interesting.
Wow, there's really a race going on here, man. It's like almost synced.
Yeah, that's true, and both have enough health to deal with Metal Man the glitchy way.
Ooh, Krissy missed the glitch fight there now.
Yeah, so now he has to either get him glitched or do the slower fight. I don't know what's happening right now. Frame, meanwhile, getting the kill on Metal Man, and Krissy taking a death, so now he can retry, but that puts Frame in a lead.
Yeah, resisting frame is now going to Woodman.
Oh, and Krissy again struggling with that glitch. I hope he just goes for a regular kill now.
Whoa. And now
Krissy
he's
really
got it.
struggling right now, and now he has him glitched.
Yeah, that was the good kill now again.
But that cost him quite some time.
Yeah, strange what happened there, because I know, Krissy knows how the glitch works. Resisting frame is now going for the safe route with Rush Marine.
Yeah, as I said before, Frame told us he would never go for the upper route, so if you ever see him do upper route, tell me.
You never know, maybe he's like going for the extra interesting game race here. Wow,
Krissy again, upper route.
He wants to make up the time there, the loss.
Yeah, but that's quite risky. If you have to play the upper route safe, you might as well go for Rush Marine and be really safe. And Frame having a little struggle with Woodman, but he gets out fine.
He was a little bit too much to the right, but it's not a big problem because the damage is still in the hitbox.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. The Woodman fight is pretty easy anyways.
Yeah, Krissy is also having a good fight with Woodman. It's not a big problem with Woodman as a boss. I think he's one of the one really easy ones.
Yeah, that's true. And Frame now making his way through Airman stage. Let's see if he has more luck with those devil faces now. I still think European version is better for those because the spikes seem to have another pattern.
Ooh.
That
Resisting
was
frame.
close to death.
Yeah.
So as you can see at Krissy's screen, they appear a little bit later, which makes you able to slide on them.
Oh!
That was risky.
Wow, he got
Wow.
a full health drop there also. If that was
He was so
really-
lucky right now.
Yeah. Whoa. Also, Krissy has some bird problems there.
Yeah, and Krissy, we can see the leaf shield strat for the clouds. Oh, no, he changed to metal, okay. That's one I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, normally I always keep my metal blades.
Oh, and Frame having some trouble with the fight. Takes a few extra leaf shields, so Krissy is catching up. Frame's still in a solid lead, but Krissy is getting closer. So I guess Clashman stage could be a deciding factor, because that's a really hard stage and, well, a difficult stage, because a lot of stuff can go wrong with Rush Jet and stuff and the ladders, and the boss fight is really one of the hardest in the game.
Yeah, Crashman is one of the one that can make difference in the game, and also Needleman, what I know.
Yeah, those two are basically the worst stages and the worst bosses.
Yeah, also the longest stage.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
Frame having some trouble with that infamous ladder here.
Yeah, the problem in that ladder is like really a big problem. Because if you jump directly on that tile, you're standing still, and the only thing what you can do is going downwards and then upwards again.
Yeah, they basically put in an end tile for the ladder too soon, and they didn't fix it, they just put up another end tile at the real end of the ladder, which is very weird.
I don't know if it's a mistake or they did it on purpose.
Well, I really can't imagine that they did it on purpose, that would be very weird.
If they already know, like, oh, if... Yeah, we're gonna
troll the future speedrun. Let's go for that.
Oh, it's a clean fight with Fresh there.
Frame again missed one shot, so he has again to switch back to his Buster to take him out. Other than that, it was a good and clean fight.
Krissy is coming back really quick, man. This is gonna be a race for sure.
I really had to keep myself together to not make a Quickman pun right now, just so you know. So, both basically entering the second Robot Masters now. So let's see how those stages will go.
Yeah, this is the laboratory that he had to make a fast break. Wily. The resisting frame is making all the enemies of Magnet down. Oh, he's also going for the energy tank there. Maybe
he again goes for some extra safety, which is wise.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one is faster, the first energy tank or the second one.
Well, I guess this one is faster because you don't have to screen wrap to get to it, but the other one has also a health refill and a weapon refill, if I'm correct.
Yeah, true. They have all three of them, but you have to go upwards again, so you're losing time there.
Yeah, so I think the first one is faster, and we see some rush jet action now.
Wow, they are close from each other. It's like... Is resisting frame going downwards again or not? Nuts! Okay, no, interesting.
He can't afford that. Krissy is too close to him. He has one backup E-tank that has to be enough.
But don't forget about Krissy's health bar there, because resisting frame has a total full one.
That's true, and Krissy had a rough fight in the last match, so let's see how he does this time.
Nice fight from resisting frame there.
Krissy cutting it real slow, but he gets it.
It's gonna be a race, man, for sure now. Wow.
Those two guys are so close to each other right now. That's crazy. Let's see how this will continue, man.
Resisting frame Mega Man is pointing to Krissy's Mega Man.
Well, where is Krissy's Mega Man pointing at?
The wins.
Oh, not the bees!
Oh, there's a
Frame
double
gets
drop
the
there.
bees.
Yeah, Krissy doesn't have any drops of the bees there.
No, and Frame doesn't get the jump. That's bad.
Wow, they are close.
They are synced right now. They are synced. Look at that. And Frame opting to not get hit by the crazy apes while Krissy takes some damage.
This is parallel, because the crazy ape is talking about the crazy ape.
I don't get the irony.
Ooh, Krissy's using magnets.
That's interesting. You don't have too much of them, so he basically must have counted them.
Wow, this is like sync. Whoa.
Both having a clean fight. I think Krissy ended Hartman a bit before Frame, maybe a second or two.
Yeah.
It seems like they are a second apart from each other right now.
Resisting Frame had Hartman in the top dead, and Krissy had it. I'm not sure.
So let's see. The zips could be a deciding factor now, who takes the lead.
Interesting, interesting.
Oh, and Frame summoning Rush to the left, which costs him a second.
So, oh, he's going for the safety route.
Going for some
Resisting
safety
frame.
and they're synced
Wow.
again, and Frame gets the zip again. Very nice. So
Wow,
that puts him in a lead by a few seconds. Krissy now also going for some safety.
Wow.
And Frame this time skipping the E-tank.
Resisting Frame has a second ladder zip there. So extra.
But Frame now not taking that E-tank, playing a bit risky, taking some damage. Let's see how this stage will end.
Don't forget, Resisting Frame had already magnet stage in energy tank.
Yeah, but he used that one up for the fight with Magnet Man, so he basically has one that I think he will use for Wily. And Krissy
Ah,
getting a lot of health refills. But health really doesn't matter in this fight, and Frame gets the one cycle this time, very nice, so let's see how Krissy will do the fight.
oh, they are really going for a race, man. They want it.
Both getting the one cycle, very nice.
Interesting. Are they going for an energy tank here or not? That's the main question. Krissy don't need it actually there.
Yeah, let's see with which strategy they will go. Man, talking is hard.
Krissy has 2 energy tanks. It should be enough for Wily's, or depending on what kind of fight they have with Needle. Whoa, resisting frame get the drops from the needle spike there. I didn't know that was possible.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Oh, you also didn't know about that?
No, I don't think I've known that. So Frame going for that safety E-tank, which is understandable. And yeah, Krissy skipping it. But he goes for an extra health life. Oh, but he misses it.
He misses it because of the damage there.
And Frame doing the Elpis zip.
Yeah.
Which will give him a refill for his hard knuckle, which is very good for the Wily stage.
And he will get also damage of the thrower there.
But he's good with his health. He should be able to defeat Needleman with that. And he has that safety E-tank. So let's go.
Interesting this now, man. Wow. Oof.
Oh.
Whoa.
That was risky, but Frame did that very good.
That was
Nice.
close, man. Oh, Krissy. Oh.
Oh, Krissy cutting it so close. Man, I thought Frame's fight was close, but that, wow.
It's like 1 bar left there.
Amazing. So both will face Quint now, and they're still very close to each other.
Wow, it really depends on if they get the zips correctly in the zips there in Wily stage.
Yeah, I guess Wily zips will be a deciding factor, and also how well the fight will go with Wily itself.
Resisting frame miss 1 clash bomb on Quint.
Yeah, that cost him the 1 cycle, which Krissy gets, and once again they are closer to each other. What an interesting race.
I think there's like 2 or 3 seconds between them. Wow, are we going to have a 3rd race here?
Let's see how Wily stage will go for our runners. Frame misses the first zip. Doesn't go for the backup. Meanwhile, Krissy gets it. No, he didn't. I thought he did get it.
He tried also the backup zip there, but it didn't get that one.
And both missing out on the first ladder zip, taking a damage from the mat. Going for the second one.
Interesting. Krissy has a little bit more health. Wow, this is a race, man. Close like hell.
This is so close to each other. It's insane. Wow, and now they are in. Okay, Krissy somehow took a second lead. I don't know how this happened.
Whoa. They don't want to have the damage here because they both have 2 energy tanks.
Yeah, they could have taken some damage boost through those things. They have those 2 energy tanks. Oh well, that's fine.
Whoa, resisting frame made a mistake there. Oh, he had to.
Oh, unlucky with the rush. So Krissy is in the lead right now. He took the lead in the final stage. This is insane what's happening here. Let's see who has the better Wily fight.
Oh, resisting frame already taking an energy tank on the beginning. Oh, Krissy, watch out there, my man.
Wow.
Wow, this is wild and close. I hope
Frame now doesn't take the E-tank. I hope he doesn't regret that later on.
he should already use that energy tank. Yeah, he used that one.
Maybe he should have used it beforehand, but it's fine. So Krissy now in the final phase. No soft lock for both of the runners. And Krissy wins. GG Krissy. What a close race. What an insanely close race.
And also resisting frame. GG, man.
And Frame just had a PB by 10 seconds, if I saw that correctly. So that's respectable. Another race PB in this tournament. GG Frame.
Wow, this is a race for sure.
Very nice race. Very close second race. But this should have been a PB for Frame if I ain't wrong. So yeah, interesting. Good race.
Who had the PB now?
I think Frame had a PB. If I saw that correctly, he finished at 21:46, and his PB a 56 as far as I know.
Wow, that's a close one then, because I know resisting frame has 21:57 as his last one, what he told me. Are Krissy coming in for commentary?
Yeah, let's see if we get someone for the interview. So Krissy moves forward in this round, and Krissy will have to face either you or Tremaine, depending on who will win that match. Easy.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think Krissy is all... because we know it's gonna be a hard one there.
Yeah, we have some interesting matches coming up still.
Yeah, when is your race coming up, man? Because your race is also the idea is coming.
Yeah, we still have to set up a date for our match, but it will be soon, I guess.
Because I think your match will be against Mellowflow.
Exactly, yeah. So we will have Krissy here for interview, and so let's see what he has to say. Welcome, Krissy. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling, man?
No, I'm pretty nervous, man. Still nervous.
Hey, GG, Krissy, man. Oh, that was a race,
dude.
man.
I think my stomach has never hurt this much in like forever.
Yeah.
Just hold on a second. My audio is being a little bit corrupt. I mean, PLD is the only one that's corrupt. I mean, what? No, but it was a really tight race, though. I was like sitting here watching IRC chat, like waiting for Resting Frame to beat me immediately, you know. And like, you know, I'm apparently so like in love with Clash, man, that I have to like visit him like so early in the game.
Yeah. Were you a little bit nervous in the first one, and the second one was like more revealing, and then like the Metal Man stage was coming up again and was like, whoa, because both of you guys had some problems with the Metal Man stage of the start. I think first you start with a Crash Man fight, Crash Man selection, and then it was like going in a Metal Man stage like, okay, first you're gonna die. Okay, then Resisting Frame died there. It was like, whoa, what's happening here?
Whoa.
The nerves are kicking in.
But it was like the first one was that I clicked like the left one too many times, you know, and yeah, that's how I like it went around, you know, on the Robot Master screen. So I was like sitting there cursing like that dirty Norwegian I am.
Wow, because everyone was looking like, okay, he's using now different strats. He's going for Crash first one already. Like, what? Is this a joke or?
Yeah, the secret Clashman strats. The Norwegians are the only ones who knows about that one, you know.
Yeah, and then like going directly to a reset, and then going to stage, and then like, okay. Everyone was looking at the game and like, okay, what's going to happen? And then like the first one is dying there, and then the second one was dying there, and was like, okay, this is quite an interesting game already there.
But like, I had a lot of bad deaths though. Like, it's a lot of like tournament nervousness, you know. It's yeah, it was. But I gotta say though, it was crazy fun doing this for the first time, and I'm looking forward to see who my next opponent will be.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tremaine or me, eh?
Yes, it will be you. Yes, it will be you. Yes.
You would like to have.
Oh yes, please do not give me Tremaine, please.
I already have this one. It's gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be a tough game for sure, because yeah, Tremaine is like, yeah, it's gonna be a race for sure.
Krissy once again predicting the future of this tournament, telling that Easy will win against Tremaine.
You better look out, Cab One. You know, aren't you going against someone very soon?
Yeah, I'm going against Mello real soon. We already have some rap battle beef going on, man.
Oh damn, that's crazy. This is not a Mega Man 2 tournament, this is like a rap battle now.
Yeah, it turned into a rap battle now.
Wow. Oh, where is Resisting Frame also joining? Main question.
I gotta say though that I'm very like pissed that I didn't get the like the Wily sips and like most of the like frame perfect sips, you know, the one falling down through the level, the screens basically, you know.
Yeah.
I only got the latter ones, which is like I didn't enjoy that.
You try to have in the Wily stage that before you have to go on the ladder again on.
Yeah, I could have I was thinking about going for the fast way instead of the backup, but then I just like meh, I'll go for that one so I don't like screw it up, you know. It was it was a lot of like safe strats along the way, but especially like Metal Man with all that damage boost you can do to like save so much time. But it's all about like health drops, and it's crazy. It's very crazy, man.
Yeah, you had some interesting strats you're using.
Which one? Please do tell. Yes.
Let me check. One was in the Metal Man stage. I've had a question because you were doing the Metal Man boss. You panicked in the second race, or what happened? Because you had enough health.
Yeah, basically though, I tried to like do the setup that I had that I'm gotten used to, you know, like sliding after the second, like the black background, like the line, you know, from the wall. And and like I missed it because I missed like jumping twice on that thing. And then I tried to reset him back to the other side because I'm not sure how to do it on the other side yet. And then like I realized that, oh shit, I don't have enough health for that. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a death here. And
basically you have to slide backwards under him and he will go right in. And then you have like the reset function that you can do the glitch again.
But I was so nervous, man. I just like, okay, I want to do this the way I know it. Otherwise I would have like screwed up. But I could have just died faster with jumping into him instead of like continuing to trying though. But whatever floats my boat, you know.
Resisting Frame is also joining.
Yeah, we got Frame joining us. Welcome, Frame. How are you feeling, man?
Oh man, that was oddly satisfying, man.
GG, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, the first game I panicked because I thought I saw my splits and I had a gold, like, you know, I guess I felt like I oversplit, and then I panicked and I died like 3 times in Metal Man stage. I was like, damn, what happened? But yeah, man, good game, man. I think that was the best run I ever did, and it still wasn't enough. So, you know.
Well, you did good enough to make me nervous, so that's pretty good, yes.
Wow, it was.
How tight was it, man? I don't know how close the race was, man. The second race.
Yeah, I didn't have the stream open, so Issy and Cab has to inform us here.
Yeah, the second race was close like hell. That was a race that you want to see. Really, it was like almost like sync, and then again sync, and then again sync, and it was like, wow, what's going to happen? Because
you
really at the end.
I'm totally gonna rewatch this after I'm done here, like crazy, man.
Just don't watch the first one, man. just skip the first one, man.
Man, the first one was so crazy. We had so many deaths in Metal Man stage. We had a wrong stage select at the beginning. That was the most insane beginning of a race I've ever seen.
That's called the first race jitters, man. That's the first race jitters right there, man.
Yeah.
But I have a quick question for you, Rusting. How did your Wily go in the second race?
My Wily was pretty good. I just think that I just failed the sips on the Wily stage, though. I just felt like I missed everything. I missed the first one, the second one, the third one. I only got the free one, the ladder one. That's the only one I got. I was like, damn. As soon as I missed all 3, I was like, I think that's it, man.
Yeah, but like I thought you like first that you like that you hadn't like done like done, you know, in IRC, so you already like were before me, you know.
No,
so
no.
I thought like you. I was telling my friend, you know, that that I was sure that you were ahead of me, like when going into Wily. But it was, yeah.
Apparently, from what I heard is that as soon as the Russian Marine part is when you just took over. So, you know.
In the second race, Resisting Frame was earlier in, so Resisting Frame had a lead there. But Krissy went really fast back also there. So then the sync was starting again.
Yeah. Oh, all right, Cap. Sorry. But yeah, basically in the second race, I had chat open, so I saw some people like saying different stuff, and it was like I think I was in like Clash, and then like somebody said that I was starting to like pick up on resting again.
Whoa! I think I hear a metro or something.
Yeah, that's my signature train. I live near a train, so you will hear that consistently.
Ah, that makes sense. Oh man, it was really a race because the first one was like, oh, he's gonna die. No, the second one's gonna die, and I was like, what is happening here?
I didn't even know it was like that though. If I knew it was like that, I would have actually like try to race faster. After that first stage, I was just like, the first Middleman stage, I was like, you know what, let's just finish the race. I didn't really have that, but if someone had told me like, oh yeah, both messed up, I would have been like, all right, let's go, let's take it, so, but it's all right, it was, like I said, I did my best race. I think I should have PB'd on my second one, and it still wasn't enough, so, that just means I have to practice my strats, be more consistent.
Yeah, I have to practice too, man. You did really good. You did really good resting.
Yeah,
resisting, sorry.
Also in the first race we saw that that resisting frame had like 1 life left, and then also you, Krissy, had 1 life left enter a couple of times, and it was like, okay, this is going interesting.
I actually game over on Wiley.
Yeah. Yeah, but that can also be a good thing, because then everything is resetted.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But no, but the problem is that when you game over on Wiley, you have to go over that big cutscene again.
Yeah, so, the introduction of it. That's true. That takes like
30
some
seconds
time.
At least. That's 30 seconds at least, man. So it took a chunk of time.
Yeah, true.
Unlike the, I think it was Needle, the second round or the first one. I went into that with like 0 extra lives. Then I decided to pick up the extra life there for safety, and I am really happy I did.
Oh yeah.
It pays off to be safe sometimes.
Yeah, resisting frame pick up the first ones in I think it was in Magnet Man stage, the energy tank. It was more like the safety there.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, it was a really good race, and GG again, man. GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was really good, man. I was stressing out, man. I had like my water bottle sipping every stage. It's crazy, man.
You gotta stay hydrated,
Yeah. So,
but
is it already known what is resisting frame opponent is? Can we see that? Let me check if we can already see that, because I think this is from bracket 8. Will go against Jugari, if I say the name correctly.
Ariel or
Ariel, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hype match.
Wow. That's gonna be a hype match for sure also, because I think he had... And yeah,
I just gotta. So how does this work? This is my first tournament. So I'm in what? I'm in the losers bracket, or?
Yeah, you still have a match after that. So the loser bracket, you can still go out of the loser bracket, winner bracket. You know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Issy, please do beat Tremaine, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really depending, because we know that Tremaine is one of the players that's also in the top ranking there, man.
God damn.
Hey man, any player can have a good day and a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Tremaine is playing this game already from off 2015.
Yeah. But like whoever like advances to like face me, I will get a really good match anyways. Both of you are really good players, so it's gonna be interesting to see.
Interesting, yeah. We have different strats. That's one thing for sure. And that's gonna be like, okay, who's gonna opportunity? Because I know from my match, on the endpoint of Wily can make some difference.
But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, there will be a match again. Oh, I will wait saying that because resisting frame has some metro points there. I think there will be after 5 hours again a match. I will check. It will be the one of the first world record holders, Andy against Charlie Boy.
Freaking Andy, man.
Yeah, Andy against Charlie Boy. That will be
Wow.
on speed gaming also.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Totally
Anyways,
gonna
guys,
watch it.
I have to get to work, so I will catch you guys later. I'll be sure to watch the rest of the races pop in, but good game again, Krissy, man. That second race was crazy, man. But
Yeah, man.
yeah.
You have a good one.
I'll try to climb back up to the winners bracket, man. Claw my way
Yeah,
up
man, you can do it.
All right, guys.
Hey man, you
Alright.
buy resisting frame.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, I think that I'll take this as my leaving too, you know? So, yeah. Thanks again for having me. And have a good one, man.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up because I think there will be another race coming up. I don't know what's going to happen after this one, but for sure. Yeah, I think it was a good game, Krissy. I to watch the restream. Wow, that's one thing for sure. And yeah, for me, I think we didn't match up our tournament against Tremaine. That's gonna be a hyped. I think it will be next week.
If everything goes wrong, man, just send him to me. I'll handle him. You know.
hey, don't wake up dead people, man. Because I think he's rising. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, he's gonna win, man. He's going for the win. I know for sure. He's ready for it. Yeah, I saw a couple of streams what he already put on, and I was like, okay, if he's doing this in a tournament, I am for sure blown away.
Yeah, man. But let's just hope for the best, man. Whoever wins, you know. Like everyone is a winner anyway, so it's cool.
It's quite a fun to play this game, and
Yeah. I
can
want
tell-
real quick. I want to say that anyone that's watching right now that wants to like try out an easy, fun, easy to learn and fun speed game for Mega Man, feel free to pick up this game. It's really, really good. It's really,
yeah,
really good.
an easy game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. An easy game, yeah, because I like this game for sure. I also had some nostalgia behind this game because I played this as a young one for sure, and I think the same thing for Elpis also played this as a nostalgia game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up this and see it what's going to happen.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me
Chris-
again, and I'll be back later. Yes.
Yeah, and
Alright.
Speed Gaming also thanks for this, and we will wrap up. Okay, thanks everyone, and
Okay,
don't
bye-bye.
forget, bye bye.